Thank you. I am in awe to be in the company of all the people that are here tonight, the people that are giving their presentations, and everyone that's here in the building. Thank you. I'm going to ask you to listen from a place of utmost vulnerability, because what I'm going to share with you is going to require an open mind and an open heart. I know that's a lot to ask, but I'm asking anyway. Let's talk about showing up. Showing up is a lot of things. Showing up is a podcast. Showing up is the name of a racehorse. Showing up is a social justice group. We do a lot of showing up. We show up for the protest. We show up for the circle group. We show up to volunteer at the school, at the hospital, at the food pantry. We show up for teacher conferences. We show up for our parents. We show up for our kids. We show up for our jobs. It goes on and on and on. Showing up is being present. Making an effort to be somewhere. I propose to you that showing up broken, showing up with all that we are, is the only way to have true and lasting life in community. Our immediate community, all the way out to the widest possible sense of community. So remember that I asked you to listen with vulnerability. And that means that someone has to go first. Someone has to give you the opportunity to recognize and embrace and protect their vulnerability. I am here to do that tonight. I propose a concept called vulnerability amnesty. Vulnerability is exposure. Amnesty is forgiveness. Vulnerability amnesty is giving ourselves permission to share our stories, especially those that we have been trained to keep hidden. It can be painful. So, think of it this way. We show up as the individuals that we are. I show up here as a woman. But then, as I reveal to you that I am a woman who is a biracial Latina woman, the only child of divorced parents and an alcoholic stepfather. I am a woman who has had an abortion and 3 miscarriages and a D in college accounting. I am a woman who has been chased around a desk and cornered in an elevator by an employer who was a friend of my parents. I've had a boot on my car, and I've been in a relationship that scared me. I've battled depression, and I've posted pictures online that made it look like I was winning. So as I share these broken parts of me, and you find places that match that, now we are connected. I just gave myself amnesty to be vulnerable, instead of tolerating the punishment of isolation. A warning: you will get hurt. But the price of your own isolation is giving up the opportunity for making those connections, deep and lasting connections, that can take us everywhere that we want to go. So, try this with me. Think of that thing that you think is broken about you. Now, I want to share this amnesty with you. And here's why. Vulnerability amnesty will lead us to showing up stronger together. I know that sounds contrived and cliche, but it is crucial. Because vulnerability is the way that we keep showing up, and we get more of us to show up. So, I've had an abortion and 3 miscarriages. And every time I've shared that story, I have found calm and peace and support through recognition. I'm also a woman of color. I identify as a brown girl with white privilege. And while I can walk through the store and open a bag of chips, I also recognize the subtle racist comments like, "Where are you from? I don't think of you as Hispanic. All lives matter." And when I share my own shortcomings, my own prejudices, my own racist reaction, when I react to someone based on their appearance, I have been embarrassed. I have been taken to task. But I have also been able to learn and understand and grow. I invite you to try this with me. Vulnerability amnesty is the way that we grow together. It is in our unseen experiences, our broken pieces that we keep hidden from others, that shapes the way that we perceive ourselves and each other. Brokenness may dictate how you show up, but you can decide when to forgive yourself and share your brokenness. And we find those places where our broken pieces fit together, and we can all show up stronger together. Thank you.